Hello again, and hopefully this will be my last comic book collection video. This time we're going to be going through the last of my comic book collection, the DCs. This here is this very interesting one. This is an archive sampler. With reprints of a Superman, Wonder Woman, Plastic Man, and a Batman comic. See, they think these are all from 1930s or 40s. And were reprinted in this sampler in 2003. Now the really oldest DC comic I currently have is Captain Carrot and His Amazing Zoo Crew, number 14. Guest starring the Just a Lot of Animals. So it's like the animal version of the Justice League. Camelot 3000, number 10 of 12. It's like if you mixed like that Camelot story with sci-fi. Hawk and Dove, number 4. And number 24. Blue Beetle, number 13. Okay, a Teen Titans spotlight here. The Omega Men, number 15. Checkmate, number 5. Dragonlance, number 20. Legion 91, number 29. Green Lantern number 16, which is probably another reboot from probably late 1980s. War of the Gods number 1. You know, it kind of reminds me of that one quote from Avengers. There's only one God, and he sure doesn't wear a cape. The Human Target, number 1. Ragman, number 2. That's creepy. Timberwolf, number 1. Lobo Infanticide, number 4 of 4. Remember that really crappy artist I talked about earlier with the with one of those Shadowhawk comics from Image? Yeah, he does this too. And if you can see the artwork on the cover very well and you can see what's going on, that's pretty much the artwork at its best right there, right on that front cover. Just look at all this. Yeah. Hope you have very good visual discrimination. Team Titans, number 5. Star Trek The Next Generation, number 55. And number 56. Gunfire, number 2. Shadow Cabinet, number 3. Okay, Sovereign 7. number 1. It's always fun to get number 1 of everything. Sovereign 7 Annual 2. Annual number 2 from 1996. Guy Gardner Warrior number 33, which is The Way of the Warrior, Part 4. Year 1 Steel number 2. This one was just ridiculous. Just made no sense at all. I could barely keep track what was actually like. What was really like, if they were telling a story about Steele's childhood first, or just a flashback. You know, they just keep going back and forth. You can't even keep track. You know, they never explain anything. Legends of the DC Universe, number 3. With Superman. My all-time favorite. Martian Manhunter, number 2. Our World's at War, number 1. Starring The Flash. Gotham Central, number 21. Breach, number 3. The Human Race, number 1 of 7. Nightwing, number 105. Year 1, Part 5 of 6. Scooby-Doo, number 108. I think this is another reboot of The Flash, number 1. Knight and Squire, number 1. First Wave, number 5 of 6. With the Batman, Doc Savage, and the Spirit. This is a free sampler, which stating, talking about all the rebooted titles for the New 52. I couldn't really care less about the New 52. At least they don't change their continuity as badly as Marvel, though. I'll give them credit for that. This is a little Lego comic. DC Universe Superheroes. This came from one of my brother's Lego Club magazines. Actually, this is one of the first superhero comic books I actually got up, actually started reading. Pretty good. Okay, now to the Justice League comics. I've got Justice League International, number 8. And number 9. 22. And 25. What's weird about the Blue Beetle in this picture here, he's not really... How is he holding that flashlight up? I don't see his hands anywhere holding it. This is weird. Justice League America, number 48. And 87. Justice League of America Classified, number 17. Okay. Now on to the most recent comics. All of these right here, I bought at Books A Million at actual price. And see how DC really has improved with their almost breathtaking artwork. I'd say it was quite worth the money. Especially this Justice League number 41, which is part 1 of the Dark Side War. Oh yeah, this was very well worth my $5. And I was lucky to get issue number 0 of the series Justice League United, which looks like a Canadian Justice League, or at least most of the members, most of the team members are probably Canadian. And first issue, number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. A single one-shot here as part of this little, I think one of their little events called Future's End. And issue number 5. Now, I missed all the other issues up until number 9. And number 10. Which together were pretty much one of the most epic of most climactic of comics I have ever read. I mean, it was insanely epic. I mean, other comic book collectors and fans out there, if you haven't read these 2 comics yet, I recommend you do. Okay. These 4 here came out of cereal boxes for free. Justice League number 5 of 9. 6 of 8. 6 of 8. 7 of 9. And 8 of 9. Odd, isn't it? I mean, if there were only 4 in this little series, that would be great, I don't know how they expect you to get all the rest when they weren't even included in those cereal boxes. But I do like them for what they are, I mean, like, each of them is a separate story, which is very, very convenient, You won't have to get all worked up about not knowing what's going on, or, like, missing the past issue, or being, like, trouble with suspense of what will happen next. Please give me a moment while I put these back in the bag. second. Okay. And finally, we can get down from the Supermans to the Batmans. This is Superman number 56. Reboot from early 90s, I think. Probably started in the 80s. This is issue number 57, The Mark of the Krypton Man. Oh boy. Superman, the Man of Steel, number 37. Yeah, I think in Superman, the Man of Steel, they've given Superman, like, long hair. Okay, this one here is a... sorry. This is a major crossover. This is with Top Cow, Image, and DC. Darkness and Superman. Number 2. This number 1 issue here was for free at the time. And appears to be a prologue for this big graphic novel called Superman, like All-Star Superman. Yeah, that's what it's called. All-Star Superman. Okay, my Superman Action Comics from the New 52. Issue number 33. Another one-shot from Future's End. Okay, I think the rest of these are an aftermath from Superman Doomed, which I missed. Superman Action Comics number 35, 39, and 40. Number 40. Number 42. 43. Yep. Okay, now to New 52 of just Superman. Number 26. 28. 29. And 30, which was a prelude to Superman Doomed. 31. 33, which I believe this is when I started, this is what got me into this story arc called The Men of Tomorrow. This is with Superman and his buddy, his newfound friend, Ulysses. I know it's a pretty stupid name, ain't it? But somehow it works. Number 33. 34. 35. 36. 38. Yeah, I think that's the end of Men of Tomorrow, I think. Well, I also forgot to mention, these were illustrated by John Romita Jr. And again, he did a very excellent job on this artwork. This artwork here. Sorry about that. Got a little distracted. Superman number 39. And number 40. In one shot, Future's End. I should probably start buying more DCs from Books A Million. Forgot how much I really enjoyed these. Batman Superman. Number 8. Number 9. Number 11. 12. 13. 14. Okay, missed a couple. Got to 19. 20. 22. And 23. Oh, and a Batman and Robin number 40. Well, that's it. That's all my DCs. And that was my entire comic book collection. Currently. I really hope that you enjoyed all these videos. And if there were any of these DC comics that you too read, please tell me how much you liked them too. And I'll be seeing you later with some more of my own original content. Later.